Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be ranking all 10 December 2014 movies ranked in a tier list. So we're just going to get straight into it. Starting off, we have a movie called The Interview. For me, that film's going on the very good tier. I really did enjoy my time with The Interview. I think the cast is really good. From Seth Rogen to James Franco, and directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, who Seth Rogen has directed films such as This Is the End and also The Interview, and Evan Goldberg has directed This Is the End and The Interview. So this film is basically like this news talk show called Starklight Tonight, where they land an interview with a surprise friend, the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. Very good film. I definitely recommend you check it out. Next up we have Unbroken. For me, another very good tier. I really did enjoy Unbroken. It's such an inspirational story as well. But this film was really, really enjoyable. I had so much fun watching this film because it was just enjoyable. And yeah, I'll definitely recommend you check it out because it is a blast. And directed by Angelina Jolie, who directed, it was probably a big film, Unbroken. But yeah, it's basically about like this Olympic runner, and it was just really enjoyable, to be honest. And yeah, I had a fun time with it. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll definitely recommend you check this movie out whenever you can because it is a blast. And it's just a special story to tell. Jack O'Connell, who plays the main character, did extremely well. Alex Russell, Domhnall Gleeson, Finn Wittrock, who's in here. Great cast. Really enjoyable film. I love these kind of like biopic films. I really enjoy most of them. Even though there are some that I think are, but yeah, overall, Unbroken, definitely check it out. Next up, for me, we have a movie called Top 5. Now, for me, again, going on the very good tier. I really did enjoy Top 5. It was an enjoyable film, not gonna lie. I had a fun time with it. It's directed by Chris Rock and starring Chris Rock, Rosario Dawson, JB Smoove, Gabrielle Union, and yeah, I really did enjoy this movie. Kevin Hart's also in there. And yeah, so Chris Rock, he directed it, and he's also directed, although it's probably his major film that he directed. Really enjoyable film. I had a fun time with it. I definitely recommend you check this film out whenever you can, because it's just a funny, enjoyable film. With Kevin Hart, with Chris Rock. But yeah, definitely check it out, because it is a fun time. Next up, we have a movie called The Gambler. Now, for me, good tier. I think it was a very good movie, to be honest. I really had a fun time with it. And yeah, it was an enjoyable film. I had a fun time with it. And that's really what I gotta say. It was an entertaining, enjoyable film with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, that was good. It was enjoyable. It's nothing special for me. It's just an enjoyable film. It's fine, entertaining. Yeah, that's really what I gotta say. But there were some moments that I thought could have worked a bit better. But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was a fun time. And yeah, it's going on the good tier for me. And then we have Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb, another good movie. I think it was a good movie. It was enjoyable. Nice little cap-off story of these characters. It was just a fun, entertaining film with Ben Stiller, Robin Williams, Owen Wilson, Ricky Gervais, Rebel Wilson, and directed by Sean Levy, who has directed some great films like Free Guy, Night at the Museum, The Adam Project, Night at the Museum 2, Real Steel, Night at the Museum, The Secret of the Tomb, The Internship, Cheaper by the Dozen, Date Night, This Is Where I Leave You. So he's directed 2 films in 2014, and I think for me, this one was a good movie. It was a good one. And I really did enjoy my time with Night at the Museum, The Secret of the Tomb. Next up, we have The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies. For me, it's an okay movie. It was fine. I mean, yeah, this is probably one of the weakest out of the Middle-earth franchise. It was enjoyable though. I liked it for what it was. I think the cast was is really good, from Ian McKellen to Martin Freeman to Richard Armitage to Orlando Bloom to Luke Evans to Evangeline Lilly, the Wasp from who plays Wasp, and directed by Peter Jackson, who directed the Lord of the Rings movies, King Kong. So yeah, he has directed some good films. Some awesome films. And yeah, The Hobbit and the Battle of the Five Armies was a little bit of a disappointment for me. But yeah, that's all what I gotta say about that movie. And next up we have Into the Woods. For me, okay tier. I think it was okay. It's nothing special, nothing amazing. I know a lot of people think this was a good movie. I just think it was okay. Like, I would never say go watch and check the movie out, because it's just a musical. That could have worked for me, but unfortunately it didn't. I think that was just okay. It's a good cast, from James Corden to Emily Blunt to Meryl Streep to Anna Kendrick. Great cast, but the movie is just okay. Next up for me is Inherent Vice. For me, this one could have made it on the okay tier, but for me, it's on the meh tier. I think it was just a meh movie. It wasn't anything special, just a movie with Joaquin Phoenix, Josh Brolin, Owen Wilson, Catherine Waterston, Reese Witherspoon, Bianca Del Toro, and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, who has directed There Will Be Blood, Licorice Pizza, Phantom Thread, Punch Drunk Love, Boogie Nights, Magnolia, The Master. Great films. But yeah, it was a enjoyable film. That wasn't really. It was just a. Yeah, it could have worked better for me, unfortunately. But it wasn't anything special nor great. It was just a movie. But yeah, it could have worked. Next up for me, we have Exodus, Gods and Kings or something. What is that? Exodus, Gods and Kings. For me, bad tier. It's not a good movie. I didn't really enjoy my time with this movie. Even has a great cast, from Christian Bale to Joe Edgerton to Ben Kingsley to John Turturro to Aaron Paul, and directed by Ridley Scott, who has directed some great films such as Blade Runner, the first one, Alien, The Martian, Gladiator, House of Gucci, The Last Duel, Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Hannibal, American Gangster, Black Hawk Down, Robin Hood, Kingdom of Heaven. So has directed some good films. But for me, yeah, this is probably one of his weakest films. It wasn't anything great, it wasn't anything great. Probably wouldn't check it out. Yeah. But lastly, we got a goodie. We got Annie. It's on the awful tier. I did not enjoy Annie whatsoever. It was just a bland movie with... Yeah, it was just bland. And a terrible... reboot or remake of the original. So it has Jamie Foxx, Corvin Chehane Wallace, I have no idea how to say that, Rose Byrne, Cameron Diaz, Bobby Cannavale, and directed by Will Gluck. What kind of last name's that? Who directed Easy A, Friends with Benefits, Peter Rabbit, and Peter Rabbit 2. But yeah, just a bland, boring movie. Didn't really enjoy it. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith are like the producers of this film. Like, come on. But yeah, for me, I'm just going to get into this ranking. At number 10, we have Annie. Terrible remake. Not that great. Not enjoyable. 9 is Exodus, Gods and Kings. You could have worked. Christian Bale's in here. Wish it could have worked. 8 is Inherent Vice. Joaquin Phoenix, Paul Thomas Anderson. It really could have worked, but unfortunately it didn't. 7 is Into the Woods. Could have been a good musical. Good cast, but too bland for me. 6 is The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. Yeah, could have worked like I've been saying. Probably one of the weakest in the Middle-earth franchise. 5 is Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb. Yeah, it's a good ending, but not that great. 4 for me is The Gambler, Mark Wahlberg, good movie, but not that great. 3 is Top 5, enjoyable, I liked it. Chris Rock did a great job directing and starring. 2 is Unbroken, a really good biopic movie about the Olympic runner. And then number 1 is The Interview, which I absolutely loved. The Interview. I didn't love it, but I just think it was a very good film. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed me ranking all 10 December 2014 movies ranked at a tier list. Stay tuned to my top 10 and top 10 rankings in all 2014 movies I saw ranked in a tier list. All those videos coming out just like every year. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, take care. Peace.